Hi everyone, it's Mrs. Sommer here to discuss valence electrons. In this lesson, students will be able to explain the valence shell is the outermost shell and explain that valence electrons are the bonding electrons. So valence shell. So shell, when we say the word shell, we're talking about energy level. It's the outermost shell, also called the highest energy level, where electrons are in the atom. We've previously discussed the Bohr model, and the valence electrons on a Bohr model are located this outermost shell. So however many electrons are left in the outermost shell is the number of valence electrons that atom has. So in this model of magnesium, we can see that magnesium has 2 valence electrons in the outermost shell. So 2 valence electrons, because there are 2 left. So 1, 2. Valence electrons are electrons in the outermost energy level, or the shell of the outermost shell of an atom. The valence electrons are the electrons that interact with other atoms' electrons to form bonds. They're the whole reason we all exist. So the number of valence electrons is closely related to how reactive an element is. For example, sodium. Sodium has 1 valence electron. It is so incredibly reactive that even a small amount can create this large explosion. Neon, on the other hand, it has 8 valence electrons. It's not reactive, or it's inert. And they use it in signs, and because one, it causes really pretty colors, but also because it's not reactive. It's not going to react with anything else if the sign breaks or anything like that. If we're identifying valence electrons from the Bohr model, all we need to do is look at the outermost ring. So in beryllium has 1, 2 in its outer ring, so 2 valence electrons. And we can represent valence electrons by writing Ve minus. Helium, 1, 2, it has 2 valence electrons as well. Lithium has 1 valence electron. And if we're all looking all the way over at platinum, if we look at this outermost shell, we see 1, and that is it. So platinum has 1 valence electron as well.